Have you ever been blamed for something just because you were born? My twin brother died when we were born, and my dad blamed me every single day for the next 15 years. If only Michael had made it instead, he'd mutter while yanking the brush through my hair so hard it felt like he was trying to rip it from my scalp. Michael would have been the smart one, the strong one, the son I actually wanted. But you're not. I grew up believing I was the backup kid, the one who survived by cruel accident. Our bedroom told the whole devastating story. 2 identical twin beds with navy blue comforters, 2 matching wooden nightstands, 2 name plaques screwed into our door. Mine read, Alex, in chipped, fading black letters that Dad never bothered replacing. The other gleamed in perfect gold, Michael, forever in our hearts. Daddy's perfect boy. Dad bought 2 birthday cakes every single year without exception. A small cheap strawberry cake from the grocery store that I'd eat completely alone at our scratched kitchen table, and a gorgeous chocolate layer cake with elaborate frosting from the expensive bakery across town for Michael. He'd place it ceremoniously on our kitchen counter, light birthday candles, and sing happy birthday to absolutely nothing while I sat there wishing I could disappear into the floor. I learned to throw Michael's moldy cake into the dumpster behind our apartment complex when Dad left for his overnight security shifts, because the worst part was listening to Dad talk to Michael's empty bed every single night. I'd press my ear against our paper-thin bedroom wall, hearing him whisper bedtime stories and apologies to dead air. Daddy loves you so much, buddy. Alex got to live the life that should have been yours. You were supposed to be my champion. When I turned 14, I discovered Dad's hidden medical records while searching for old photo albums in his bedroom closet. The hospital report from our birthday made my stomach drop straight through the floor. Patient Alex's umbilical cord wrapped around twin Michael's neck during delivery, causing fatal strangulation. Michael never had a chance because of Alex's positioning in the womb. I believed every devastating word. I carried that crushing, suffocating guilt for 3 whole years, avoiding mirrors, flinching whenever someone said my name, apologizing for taking up space in every room I walked into, until my junior year anatomy class accidentally saved my entire existence. Mr. Rodriguez was teaching about pregnancy complications when he casually mentioned something called twin-to-twin transfusion syndrome. My ears perked up like a hunting dog hearing prey. I stayed after class, bombarding him with question after desperate question until he looked genuinely concerned about my mental state. I spent the entire night researching online until my eyes burned bright red and my vision blurred. The next morning, I confronted Dad with pages and pages of printed medical studies. Michael didn't die because of me, I said, my hands shaking so violently the paper sounded like autumn leaves in a windstorm. He died because we shared blood vessels in your womb. The stronger twin accidentally steals nutrients from the weaker one through connected circulation. It happens to 15% of identical twins. It's completely random. Nobody's fault. Dad stared down at those medical printouts for what felt like an entire hour, then slowly raised his eyes to meet mine for the first time in my life. His whole face crumpled like wet tissue paper. The doctors tried explaining it back then, he whispered through streaming tears. But I was drowning in grief and desperately needed someone to blame for losing my perfect son. So you chose to destroy your living son instead? The words exploded out much harder and angrier than I meant them to. He nodded while sobbing so violently his entire body shook. I was suffocating in pain, and instead of saving you, I dragged you underwater with me. I made you carry my trauma instead of giving you my love. I stared at this completely shattered man who'd spent 15 years making me feel like a walking, breathing mistake. Sorry doesn't give me back my childhood, Dad. Sorry doesn't erase what you did to my heart and my brain. That brutal confrontation happened exactly 7 months ago today. We're in family therapy now, twice weekly with Dr. Sullivan. Some days are genuinely better than others. Dad finally removed Michael's bed last month after years of me begging, but he kept both name plaques hanging on our door. 2 days ago, I came home from school to discover a brand new third plate hung perfectly between them. Alex, my surviving miracle, my greatest gift. It's nowhere near enough to heal 15 years of psychological destruction, but maybe, just maybe, it's enough for us to begin again.